Hey folks, this is Vincent Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to try Hero Realms The Ruin of Thandar. So this is the cooperative version of the game. There's Hero Realms, the core set, which is PvP, but then the Ruin of Thandar introduces a co-op campaign that players can embark on together in order to defeat various encounters. There's actually two different books that come with that particular expansion. This is the adventure book, and this is the rule book. Now, it's worth mentioning that this is our first time playing this particular scenario/tabletop version, so you might get a rule wrong or two, but for the most part, we know what we're doing. We've played the digital version, though I will say it seems like the tabletop version does have a couple of things that are different from the digital version. It's just, for whatever reason, it seems to be a bit more meaty. Here's a quick look at our current box storage solution. I showed the unboxing video, I want to say last week. We finally got everything organized. Well, she did, actually. And we put everything together. I did some reorganizing, but for the most part, everything is put together. We are doing the first scenario of The Ruin of Thandar. And there is a story. It starts at chapter 1 here. It just says, set up. The master for this encounter is Enthralled regulars, and that's what this guy is. So he's got, let's see, he starts on the one side here, and then as he levels up, he'll flip over to this side, and we'll have to face 2 cards per turn instead of 1. So the way his deck is set up, you're going to deal out 5 different decks of face-down cards, depending on the number of players. And then you're going to add mastery cards to each one. So you're going to have 5 mastery cards in total, 1 for each of the 5 decks, and then you shuffle each one separately. You top them off so that they're equally distributed for the most part. And as these mastery cards come up, you're going to simply trigger their effect, but also add the mastery card to the side. And once the number of mastery cards have been reached, which is equal to these 3 symbols here. So when 3 mastery cards come up and get attached to this, that's when this guy will flip back over and he will be upgraded now and he'll do more nasty things. Okay. But for the most part, each of these masters, as they're called, will have their own special deck. In the box is the S deck and the 1 deck, then the 2 deck, then the 3 deck. For this scenario, it's the 1 deck and the S deck. And you're going to take out a number of cards depending on the number of players. So the more players you have, the thicker the monster deck is, or the master's deck is. There are some other rules, but I guess we'll just get to them when we get to them. We're playing on intermediate difficulty. On intermediate difficulty, in beginner difficulty, you would not distribute the mastery cards during setup. You would leave them out. And then when the master gets through his entire deck of cards, then you would shuffle in all of the mastery cards. You don't have to separate into 5 separate piles. You just shuffle all 5 mastery cards in, along with the discard pile to form a new deck, and that's when the possibility of upgrading the master occurs. In the intermediate version, you set it up as I previously had said. In addition to that, the master will skip his first turn for each player's first turn. So if you go first, for example, you'll go, then I'll go, then you'll go, he goes, I go, he goes, and so on. But for the first turn, for each player's first turn, his turn will be skipped just to give us a head start on some of our stuffs. Okay?
Cool.
He starts with 50 health. Now, I would have preferred a calculator or dice or something. You're going to use the health trackers from the core set. And we're going to be, rotating these cards as necessary to track health. I don't like it personally. It's just a bit messy in my opinion. I like the digital, a digital alternative, if you will. I would personally have calculators out for each just to make it easier. I am playing as the wizard over here. In the campaign, you start with the level 3 fireball campaign ability. There's abilities and skills. And you start with a level 3 on the one and a level 1 on the other one. rather than level 1 and level 1. The rulebook will go over all of that if you decide to pick this up. But long story short, you do give yourselves a buff. Your ability card, I believe, is up to level 3. I don't know if there's a picture. I don't know this. Here we go. The ability tree and the skill tree. So you're going to start your skills at level 1 and your ability at level 3. The reason that you do that is because if you upgrade this enough, you can actually buy a second ability. Wow. So you can have both, say, a level 5C ability card and then a new level 1 ability card and use both. Okay. Abilities are typically throwaways. These cards are also double-sided, which is what confused me at first. I was trying to organize them. This is the campaign ability, and on the reverse side is just the wizard ability. So the campaign is scaled slightly different, so you want to make sure that you're using all the campaign-related cards, at least their appropriate sides. Mm-hmm. Off to the left here are some elixirs. As we defeat scenarios, we'll be able to draw these elixirs to give us one-off bonuses that we can use. There's also different decks. There's a cleric deck and a ranger deck and a wizard, and you're a thief. Mm-hmm. We'll be able to pull cards from these decks and improve our decks as we go. Typically, we would reset our deck at the end of every scenario, but we get to keep any special stuff that we've earned as the result of a successful mission. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I'm kind of getting ahead of everything, but that's a high-level overview of Hero Realms. It's a deck-building game. You start with a hand of cards. You will need these character cards, though. There's character packs, the Wizard character pack, the Thief character pack, Fighter, Cleric, and the Ranger character packs. Mm-hmm. You're going to pick one of them. Although if you're playing solo, there's no reason why you couldn't control 2 characters. You know what I mean? There's also some weird adjacency next to rules that aren't observed in this game because there's only 2 of us. But if there were 3 players, the master actually sits physically at the table, and it's possible for one player not to be adjacent to another player because the master is sort of in between them. Okay. And as the result of that, that player could not heal the other player because they're not next to each other. Mm. So as long as you're sitting next to a player, you can assist them or attack monsters in their area. But in a 3 or more player game, the monster will break up some of that adjacency so that not all players can help each other. It's kind of weird.
Now, I have a question. I have to wonder. So in the digital game, if someone has opponent cards, they cannot heal their ally until those opponent cards are out.
Correct. If you have any minion cards in front of you, you cannot attack. In the digital game, there are the black shielded guard cards, and then there are minions. The minions are placed in front of you, and the guards are placed in front of, or the elite minions are placed in front of the master. The elite ones attack every turn, whereas the minions attack only on the active player's turn. Okay. But to answer your question, that's correct. If you have minions in front of you, you have to deal with them first before you can get to the master or to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it applies to this game, to
like
the tabletop,
in digital.
like in the digital.
Now, if I had minions in front of me and you didn't, you could still assist me.
Yeah.
You can heal me. Okay. So as long as there's nothing in front of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so I think we're ready to start the game. So the way this works is, at least in intermediate, the master would go, and then you would go, and then master goes, then me, and so on. But the master's turn is skipped for each player's turn of the game.
Yes.
So it's going to go master, skipped, and then you. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and lay out your cards and have at it. What do you got?
I got 2, 3, 4 gold and 1 knife. So that's 1 damage. I'll hit him right now.
Okay, so that's 49. He's 49. So I'm going to rotate that. 49.
2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 gold.
Okay.
All right.
So you can afford this one, this one, this one, and this one. Or a fire gem.
Okay. Well, you know what? 5 gold. I'm gonna go with this one, actually. The bribery card.
Okay. And what does that one do?
That one is just 3 damage. He's a guard. And I draw a card if another faction
Oh, okay. So when you exhaust him, he does 3 damage, and he's a blue card. So if another blue card comes up, you'll get this draw a card bonus, which is nice. He's a guard with 5 defense. Okay, and he's okay. So you're gonna buy him for 5.
Or should I? Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay.
Oh, all right. This will be my discard pile here, and then I hit him already, and that's my turn.
Okay. So now the master will go, but again skipped.
Skipped.
Now it's me. So my 5 cards, I've got a bunch of gold in my cat familiar. So I guess the question is, do I need to spend the cat? I can do one of 3 things with the cat familiar. I can exhaust him to do a damage, I can exhaust him to do a gold, or exhaust him to get a health. I've got 4 gold, possibly 5. So is there anything worth 5 here? And the answer is no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. There's a 6 here, which is also blue. So, I mean, I'll save... and a 3 that's also blue. I'll save that for you so that you can get some synergy there. I might just go after one of these 2 cards. There's taxation that I can buy for 1, which isn't bad. And I can buy one of these 2. This is 6 attack. This Elven Curse. That's not... And target opponent discards a card.
Wow.
Whenever you're told to discard a card on the master, you can look at it and decide whether or not you want to get rid of it. You can either put it back on top of the deck or you can discard it. That is a way to prevent mastery cards from coming up.
Interesting.
Or nasty things coming up. So that might be something to think about. Although this guy is a guard, well not a guard, but he has a defensive 4. He would go in front of me and help deal with attacks and the like. I kind of like this 6 attack, though. I feel like if something really strong comes up, I can really do some damage with it. So I'm going to spend 3 of my gold to buy this, and I'm going to spend 1 gold to buy this.
Should you wait until
Yeah, I'll refresh it. That's a 2, actually. So maybe if I use my cat familiar to get a gold, that's 1, 2, I can buy the death cultist here, and he'll be a guard, he'll sit in front of me and soak up 3 damage before he's forced to go away, but I can exhaust him to just do flat out 2 damage. So I will use my cat familiar as a gold, and in addition to this gold, buy all these things. A new one comes out, another red one. Okay, so all of these, except for my cat familiar, goes into the discard pile, and you have to draw 5 new cards for your hand.
I keep forgetting. So then the master's turn now.
Yeah, it is now the master's turn, targeting you.
Yep.
You're now the active player, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we're going to draw this, and this is a Ruinous Disciple. It is a minion, and it's going to be placed in front of the active player. But before we do anything, we have to look at the circle up here. And we do the matching action on the master's card here. So this red and red match. So we are going to do whatever this says. And that looks like 3 damage. The text is a little small for me. And this also says 3. So this is going to go in front of you.
Okay.
And you're going to get 3 damage from this. And this is going to exhaust and do 3 damage. And then at the end of his turn, this will right side back up again. It'll ready again.
Okay.
So you're down to, what was your maximum?
52.
52. So you should be down to 49 then.
49. I can't math.
Math. All right. Now you get to take your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Now keep in mind there is a minion in front of you.
Yep.
So you cannot target anything else but that.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna damage this one for 3.
Okay, so that gives you 1 attack left.
Yes.
Right, so this is now gone in the discard pile.
And I'll attack him for the 1.
For the 1. Okay, so he's going to go down to 48.
Yep, and these are discarded.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 4 to spend. Okay. You're already building on the green and the red, huh?
I am. If you have to, you have to. I did not take the taxation, which is yellow. So that's an option for you.
I might actually do that. I'll do the
at the very least, because then you could still buy one of those other ones.
Yeah.
There's an 8 each.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to buy one of these reds, go ahead. Maybe the cult priest there has a defensive 4, or.
Well, I had a blue, right? So I might just do the blue.
Oh, if you can afford the blue, go for it. Yeah.
The 3.
Okay.
Excuse me. And that is it. This is your turn.
All right. So Master is going to take his turn on me. This is, let's see, green. This says 2 damage and discard a card. So I have to look at my hand and I'll just discard. I have gold and, yeah, I might as well just discard a gold. I mean, I don't have a lot of buying power. And then it's going to be 2 damage there anyway. So that's going to be 2 damage. I'm down to 48.
Okay.
And then the bottom half of that card that gets resolved. Unaware. Nearby players deal double damage to this minion. So if you attack, he's got 8.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And he does 8 per turn.
Oh my god, we gotta get him out quick.
Yeah. So this is a minion. So he's assigned to me.
Okay.
I need to find a way to blow his butt up.
Yeah.
So his turn is over. Oh, he puts this in front of me and exhausts it and does 8 damage in addition to the 2 that he already did. So I'm down to 40 already.
Wow.
He did 10 damage to me this turn, which is ridiculous. Actually, no, the way that works is, I'm sorry, he does 42. My cat familiar has 2. The target priority is first guard, any ones with black guard shields, they go first. Then, if he has enough damage to kill me, then he will. But because he doesn't, then he targets these first.
Yes.
So he's going to do damage to this as well, and that's just going to go down to... So 10 total damage, minus 2 is 8. So I'm down to 42. But my cat familiar is now discarded.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, I've got to figure out what to do. I may just burn my fireball straight away to knock him out. Because that is a really nasty... I've got 1. If you have 2 or more actions in play, draw a card. Oh, well, I've got 2 actions. I've got Ignite here. So I have to shuffle my discard pile and draw a new card.
Nice.
It is a gold, which doesn't help me all that much. The next action you acquire this turn costs 1 less.
Right.
So I could, with this, acquire a card of 3 or less, which I may go for the Cult Priest here, just so I can get some gold or damage going, and it has a defense of 4. Oh, no, that's a champion, though. This is an action. So I could afford this. That's 2...
yeah, so any card that's 3 or lower.
That is an action.
Oh.
It says the next action you acquire. This is a champion, so this is not discounted by 1.
I see.
But this is only 1 to acquire because 2 minus 1 is 1.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So, I mean, this recruit is not, I mean, I need health too, so I'm tempted to get this recruit action.
Okay.
But let me play out the rest of this. Let's go ahead and do 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. It's 5 damage. I'll burn my fireball to do 4 damage to each master and minion. I hate to do that, but this is 8 damage.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough damage cards to deal with this straight away, so I'm going to have to use this. So this is discarded, and my fireball is gone. And now I have leftover. I did 4 to him, and then another 4 is 8. I've got 1 remaining of... Okay, yeah, so he's down by 1.
Well, didn't that also do damage to the master as well?
No, I pick his target zone.
Oh.
I targeted my area, not his.
Oh, okay.
Had the minion been next to him, then yes, it would have hit him. But because the minion was in front of me, then I target... There's 3 zones.
Okay.
Here, here, and here. I targeted my zone to get rid of that minion, not him. I did not target his zone. I targeted my zone.
Okay.
Problem with that?
I'm just confused because the digital is a little bit different.
It is different. But in the rule book, each zone is different.
Okay. All right.
So now with my 2 gold, I've got 1 here, 1 here, but actions are 1 less, so I could acquire an action of 3. I don't see anything like that. I might just... Did you get taxation?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe I'll save that for you then.
I think. I'll look through.
Yeah, you have a yellow card there. So I'll save that for you and get one of the red ones.
You have a cultist in there.
Yeah, so I might as well grab... I can't afford this. That's 3. That's a character, and I can only afford... So I'm gonna buy this one. That's only gonna cost me 1, though.
Yeah.
Because the next action that you buy this turn is 2 minus 1 is 1. I still have a gold left, so hopefully this is something cheap.
Oh.
That's a blue card, though.
There you
Aren't
go.
you going after blue?
It doesn't matter. I would say spend it.
I mean, what is that? What does that do?
It's 2 gold.
2 gold. I mean, it's not bad. 2 gold is 2 gold, but that might clutter up my deck a bit.
Oh, it's up to you.
Here's the thing. I'm going to save this for you. With another blue card, that's 4 damage.
Yeah.
I think that's better in your hands than mine.
Okay.
So I've got 1 gold left to spend, and I can't spend it anywhere, so it just goes to waste.
I hate wasting. I'll take any.
I hate wasting too, but at the same time, I'm trying to think strategically here.
Yeah.
So first, the enemy will...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
Forgot.
The enemy will now attack you.
Okay.
Alright, so this is a mastery card.
Ooh.
1 of 3 that he needs to upgrade himself.
Ooh.
So this silver color means that the master will do the color of choice. In this case, it's the spiked one, which is red. The little circle here has a spike on it. So he's going to do his preferred color, which is red. On the reverse side, it's actually blue. But on the unupgraded side, it's the red one. So he's going to do 3 damage to you and then put this in front of himself, and that's it.
Okay.
So that's it.
Alright, so I'm down to 46.
Yep, and now it is your turn.
Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold and 1 damage. So I'll do 1 damage to him.
Alright, so he's down to 46.
Okay, and for 5 gold, I will get... 5 gold. I'm gonna take this one.
Yeah.
2, because I kind of like that. Yeah, that's 2. And then for
This
the
is
3
a
gold,
3 or 1.
I'm gonna take this one.
Good idea. You have 2 left. It's another 1. It's a green card.
Ooh.
I think I have a green in my
Me
deck,
too.
so I might want that one.
In that case, I'm actually going to take a fire gem.
Okay.
Actually, look at the top card of their deck. You may put it into the master's discard pile.
Is that your ability there?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing it, but I like damage though.
Keep in mind that the faster we discard from here, it has to be something good.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see what it is and not discard
The
it.
faster you discard what?
The faster you discard these cards, if they're not masteries, then we speed up how quickly he levels up.
True.
So the question is, if the next card is a mastery, then yeah, that's a great one. But we don't know what the next card is.
I'm just gonna spend 2 for the fire gems.
Okay.
I like fire gems.
Okay. The distribution for the 2-player game is 3 for the first deck, and a mastery is in there somewhere. 3 for the second deck, and a mastery is in there somewhere. And I think it's like 8 cards or so, 7, 8 cards for the third deck, and then 4 and 5. So there's a mastery in each one. Okay. So a mastery, there's a 1 in 3 chance that a mastery will come up.
Yeah.
All
right. So now
it is his turn against me.
Against you. Yeah.
All right. So you got everything you needed?
Yes, and I'm drawing up, but I'm shuffling first.
Okay. All right. Temporary insanity. Lovely. First, we do the red thing.
Ooh.
Red is 3 damage. And then for each nearby player, sacrifice the top card of the market deck. Make a villainous attack against that player with a hit equal to the card's value. So I have to, unfortunately, draw a card from the top of the market deck. And whatever the cost is, in this case it's a 4, you're going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
It's a curse.
2. That's right. 42.
Okay. It says ignore blocked off players. If you are blocked off, or if there aren't any available nearby players, attack your area instead. But there are no, I don't see any blocked off cards in front of me. So this does 4 damage to you.
Okay.
And the top of that red does 3 damage to me. So I'm down to 39. So I flip that and do 39.
Okay. And this card gets in the...
Yeah, discard. I'll just put it on the bottom because of room purposes. Okay. And now I take my turn. This is not looking good for us.
I know.
All right.
We're just building up.
Sure.
Biding our time.
Gold, 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 and an Elven Curse. So this is 6 damage, and target opponents discards a card. So that's fine. There's no enemies in front of you, right?
No.
Or in front of me. So I will do 6 damage to him and bring him down to 40.
Oh, nice.
And I'll also make him discard a card, but I want to see what it is first. So this is Charging Drunk. Unaware. Nearby players deal double damage to this minion. It has a defense of 4. That's not too bad. So I might keep that on top.
Okay.
He would also activate the yellow ability, which heals himself for 2.
Now, is this like a forced thing?
No. I look at it and I decide whether or not I want to discard it or not.
Interesting. Because on this one, it says you can put it back, and then that one doesn't say it. So I'm just curious.
Well, from what I understand in the rule book.
Okay. You can discard
Again, the reason why it doesn't say that is because this is a campaign-specific card. This is the market deck that serves as both the PvP and PvE.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say you may. This was not created originally for PvE.
Okay,
That's why the text is different.
Okay, so the discard card, so discarding campaign just means you can put it back.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
4 gold. I've got, what cards do I have? I've got red, and I recall I have a green one in there.
Yeah,
so
the green one.
Yeah, so 4 gold, maybe this guy's 3. 8, 6, 1, 3, 6. Target opponent discards. So maybe I'll buy these 2, but let's buy this one first to see what comes up. And that's a 3 as well. That's a blue one for you, and then I'll buy this one. And there we go. So these all go into my discard pile.
Oh yeah, master.
And that as well. And you still have, did you draw 5 cards? So I got 1, 2, okay. Then I have to shuffle. And in the meantime, his next card is, we know, is the Charging Drunk.
Yeah,
he resolves the yellow ability, which is the yellow up here, and that's 2 health. So he's back up to 42. And I just threw my cards on the floor. What does the bottom part of that card say?
It says, unaware. Nearby players deal double damage to this minion.
Okay.
So
all he does is go in front of you and 4 damage to you.
So 42 minus 4.
38.
38. Can't do math. 38. This gets flipped over. 38. Okay. So nearby players. It says nearby players deal double damage. Does that include...
That means if I target him, I can take him out for you.
Oh, okay.
As long as no one is in front of me, I can take him out.
All right. But that does not include me, right?
No, you would need to do 4 damage against him to kill him.
Yeah. Okay. So is his turn over, the master?
It is.
Okay. So put that back. All right. So okay, I have a few things. Okay, so I have 2 gold and I can gain 3 health for this.
Okay. Plus 1 for each champion you have in play. Do you want to put your champions in first before you do that?
Yeah. Oh, okay, I thought this was only yellow champions, but no. Okay, yeah, I see. So we'll do this guy.
Yeah, so let's put a separate area for, because this is yours and that's his.
Yeah. So he'll do 3 damage. I have profit. So if I tap this, I draw a card.
Yeah, this is you've got matching blues.
Yeah.
So you can get the benefit of both of these abilities.
Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 damage, and I draw a card. Which
another
is
gold.
Oh, gosh. All right.
So you could do 7. You can do 4 to this guy and then 3 to the master if you wanted.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this and do 3, 4 damage, or 3, 4 health to heal myself. So 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40. No.
How much health?
38 plus 4.
42.
42. I hate addition. I can do multiplication, but I cannot do addition. So stupid.
All right, but this gives you 2 gold. So you're going to do 7 damage.
Yes.
Do you want to resolve that now? Get it out of the way?
Yeah, I am.
So you got 3 left over, which you can then do to the master.
Yes.
So he's down to 39 again.
Yes.
So we'll flip that over to 39.
And I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm actually going to... You're gonna hate me.
What? Get what you can afford, seriously.
Ah, 7.
You want... There's a blue one here.
There are blues, that's true.
6 blue, 6 red, 8 green.
I'd love to get the reds. Because with this ability, I can get both reds. And this would help me out getting rid of these cards.
Okay, that's fine.
But...
That's fine. I may die. I mean, it's...
You're not going to die.
Good. Just, grab...
But, hold on.
There's no guarantee... So, I'll tell you now, I do not have enough buying power to get those reds. So, you go ahead and buy what you think is necessary.
Because I want to get rid of these. These are starting to become useless. So, I'm going to burn this. The next time you acquire a card this turn, you may acquire another card of the same faction of equal or lesser cost for free. So, with 6 gold, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to buy this.
Okay.
And acquire
the
this
5
one for free. Because I need some type of way. It seems like the green faction or the red faction helps you discard these. But you have both factions, so I need to
get what's good for you. Seriously, that's fine.
And I have 1 leftover, 1 gold, which I cannot afford anything with it. So that's
a good turn for you.
That's my turn.
Okay.
So these are discarded.
All right, Master. What do you got going on for me? A mastery card. Lovely. So the blue effect will kick in, and that is 4 damage and stun your highest defending champion, which I have none.
Okay.
So that doesn't hurt me at all, but I will take 4 damage. So I'm going to go down to 35.
Okay.
Just like the video game. I'm doing great. All right. So,
we're just building up, don't worry.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see. I will... Now, does that mean ready champion? Stun your highest... I don't know if that affects my hand. Stun your highest champion. I mean, I've got...
I don't think it affects
I think it affects those that are out here.
That's
not
what
in my
think.
hand,
because,
in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not discarding a card. I'm removing a minion. Okay, I'm good. So I'm going to place my cat familiar there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got... This is 2 damage, and this guy is also 2 damage. Mm-hmm. This is 2, this is 2. So I don't have a whole lot of gold. I can buy 3 if I wanted to. With the cat's help. And this bribe is... That's blue, though. I'm going to leave that for you.
Well, no. You can take it if you need
This elven gift is nice, because that's a 2.
Yeah.
So I might just spend my 2 gold to buy elven gift.
Okay.
And that frees up my cat to do one of 2 other things. Either attack or heal for 1. I might try and heal... he doesn't have any cards out that are dangerous right now. So I might just heal myself to try and... survive a little bit longer? Or do you want me to do attack? What do you think?
I would say...
Try and get his health as low as possible, quickly as possible, burn him?
I don't know.
1 health may not make or break me. Let's go with the attack. So I will YOLO it. We'll do 1 attack with the cat, 2 with this guy, and 2 with this. So that's a total of 5. That's going to bring him down to 34.
Okay.
And this is discarded, and I think that's everything for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And now he...
Master now attacks you.
Yes.
It is the Burning Imp, I think. Oh, Biting Imp. It's a yellow card.
Okay.
So he heals for 2,
Ugh.
so he's up to 36. And when you play a red card, stun this minion. He exhausts himself to... It says discard an item.
Oh, so I have to discard an item.
Well, no. Well, it doesn't say from your hand. It just says, is there... I'm not sure what he means by item. Is there an item...
Yeah, discard an item probably means, like...
Is there a card...
Item?
Okay, you may have to discard that from your hand then.
So I'll just discard the gold.
Okay.
It's the cheap one to discard.
Okay.
And that's it.
So to get rid of him... You can either do 4 damage to him, or you can play a red card, is how he operates.
I don't have anything right
Well,
now.
I can try and help you out on my... Yeah, I've got some red cards for my next turn.
Okay.
So I could help you out, assuming there's nothing in front of me.
Okay, so he didn't do any damage to me, which is kind of crazy.
When you play a red card... Oh, play... I wonder if he means that... when you play it, or I guess play is different from exhaust, huh?
Yeah, that's what
So I would have to actually play. Okay, I'm fine. I got red cards in my hand I can help you with.
All right. I will. Let's see. That's 4 buying power. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 damage. I could just take him out. I think I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
With
So,
your gold, I have to wonder, is
4.
there a mastery? Well, is there? I have to wonder if it's a good idea to look at this deck to see what's coming up. One more mastery card and he levels up.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned about that.
All right. Well, this I'm taking out this guy.
Okay, you're gonna take out the burning or the biting imp. Okay.
Yeah. He's annoying. I am going to. Oh man. Let's see. I have blues and yellows. Dang. Oh, 2 more gold. Damn, that could have been great. All right, I will do 4. I'm almost tempted just to buy the blues.
Again, you can look to see what this is and discard it.
I know you want me to, but I think he's gonna level up regardless.
Well, if this is a mastery and you get rid of it, that gives us roughly 3 to 5 more turns before he would then level up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's a chance. I mean, do what you want. I mean, it's your game.
I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna buy this one.
Okay. For 1?
For 1.
Okay.
And I'm gonna buy the 3 one.
Okay.
And that's all my gold.
All right.
It is your turn. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Lucky for us, it was not the mastery card. Okay, temporary insanity again. Yellow, he heals 2, so he's up to 38.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to draw the top card of the market deck and do damage to you. This is, ouch, a 7.
Ooh.
Holy cow. All right, yeah, 7 damage to you.
So 42 minus 7.
Is 35.
35? Okay, that's fine.
All right. Well, that was just a card for each nearby player. Sacrifice that card. Make a villainous attack against the player with the. Yep. Okay. So that is discarded. All right. So now it is my turn. That was nasty.
That's a crazy event.
Very unlucky.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got some reds and greens that stack with each other, which is nice.
Nice.
All right. So let's see if I can fight back. This cult priest will go there, and the rest are just actions. Okay. So I'm going to, my goodness, you don't need any help over there as far as I can. So I'm just going to do pure damage to him.
Go for it.
So I don't have any gold. Well, I have 3 gold here. So I could buy something.
And if you exhausted these for gold, that would be up to 5.
5, but do I want to?
Yeah.
It doesn't. This is 6, 8, 7, 6. I can't afford it.
Wow.
I'm just going to do. Actually, what I could do, I could use the mage's ability to sacrifice a health and 2 gold and draw another card and hope that it's not a gold card. Going through my discard, though, I have 3 still left in the deck here, and I've got 5 cards. There's a good chance that the next card is a gold card. Mm-hmm. I just don't know. And that, yeah, all right, let's figure out the damage. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4... 5. Okay, this is 4 plus 4 is 8. And 9. It says, if you have 2 or more actions in play, draw a card. Okay, so maybe I should do that first. Action. Okay, I get to draw a card anyway first. Nice. Oh, nice. It is an ignite.
Ooh.
Every inferno starts with a spark. Okay, fine. So I've got a lot of things to figure out here, so just give me a minute to add everything up. So this was what? 1, 2, 3... 4, and then 5 plus 4, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 9, and then 9 plus 6 is 15. And I'll get to this opponent discards a card in a minute. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. And I could trash... I still have this 25, another 2 there, and then I could trash this for 28 damage.
Wow.
So I'm tempted to do that because that would reduce him big down to 10 health. 28 damage. I would trash this. I also want to target opponent discards a card. Target opponent discards a card.
Wow.
So I'm going to do that for the next one. And just look at it. Do I want to get rid of the Charging Drunk? I don't think I want to, because this is not a mastery.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep it. Unfortunately, that is going to go to waste as well, but at least I know the next card is not a mastery. So I will trash this card. There's no... I mean, I've got other red cards. That's fine. So I'm going to trash this for an additional 3 damage. So I think I said 28 damage in total. So, yeah, that's it. So I'm going to do 38 minus 28 is 10.
Wow.
So the mage has struck back.
Wow, very nice.
The wizard, rather. He's if you can finish him off, that would be awesome. But now...
2 gold.
I can't do anything with 2 gold. Unless I spend it to sacrifice a health to draw another card. You want me to? I might as well.
Yeah, you might
All
as
right,
well.
I'll go ahead and use his ability to spend 2 of the gold that I didn't use. Because I could have used it before I trashed that other card.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use it, lose a health, so I'm down to 34, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just draw a card. And it is a spell component. 1 gold. The next action you acquire this turn costs 1... I can't. No. But that frees me up now.
Fun.
So I do 1, 2, 3, and then shuffle for 4, 5. But I set you up here.
Very good.
All right, so now the master has to go 4, 5. Okay. His, as you know, is the Charging Drunk. Mm-hmm. He resolves the blue ability. This is 1 damage and stun your highest champion.
I don't have one.
All right, so 1 damage.
Okay. 34.
And then he exhausts himself to do another 4.
Okay, so that's 30. So I'm at 30.
Okay. It is your turn.
Alright. I have nothing.
Oh.
Nothing at all.
It's okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna do where is it? This one, which is an action draw a card.
Okay.
So I'm gonna draw a card. Oops, shoot, I have to shuffle. I forgot to shuffle this.
Okay. I hate it when she does that to my cards.
Why?
You're bending. Oh my god.
When you do that,
right.
when you do this, you're bending them hard. But then when you do this part, you bend them back. So you're putting them back to normal.
No. Draw a card.
No. All right. Fine.
Before my OCD yells.
Yeah. All right. So draw a card. Another throwing knife.
Ooh, that actually doubles the damage, or adds
1, 2,
plus.
3, 4.
Yes, this is 1, and then another 1, and then +2 for each knife you've already thrown. Mm-hmm. So you've got 4 damage.
Plus the 1, which is 5.
5. Now you can't actually target him until you take care of him.
Yeah.
So
I can because it's not black, right?
No, even if it's in front of you, it still counts. You cannot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the black that does not. No. Wow. In this version of the game, if there's an active minion in front of you, you have to deal with him first.
All right, so both of these cards
will be discarded to get rid of this guy.
To get rid of that guy.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 1 damage, which will go to him.
So he's down to 9.
Okay. And I have 4, 5 to spend.
Okay.
All right, a 5 to spend.
I knew that was coming. Oh.
All right. So here's what I'll do.
Yuck.
5. I can't purchase anything. That's so sad.
This is what I meant earlier. Well, you can get some fire gems, I suppose, or you can just, you don't want to clog up your hand too much. It's up to you. These do 3 damage per discard, right? So you could buy some fire gems, hope they come up, discard them, and do some damage.
I'm gonna do this and heal for 3, so 33.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at the top of this card.
Okay.
And
it's a mastery.
I'm gonna put it in his discard pile.
Nice. Okay. Beautiful.
All right. And then that was 2. And for my other 2, I'm gonna purchase the fire gem. And that's all I can do.
All right. Not too bad. Okay. Master is going to attack me. Broken tables and chairs. Your area is blocked. Oh, first I do the silver one. Mm-hmm. And his preferred color is still red, so 3 damage. 31. Actually, no, before I do that, it goes against...
Oh, yeah.
So let me finish the rest of this. Your area is blocked off. You can't fight, heal, or target outside your area, and other players can't fight, heal, or target inside your area. You may expend one of your champions to clear this hazard. Well, Cat, I know what you're doing this round. I mean, he only does 1 damage, so I might as well. So this goes in front of me, right? And he also does 3 damage. So he's going to first attack this guy, because it's the black guard color, right?
Okay.
So he's going to expend his 3 damage. I lose this, but that's it. This goes in front of me. Now, I'm going to expend my cat familiar to clear this. That way I can now play the rest of my turn and now attack him.
Cool.
But unfortunately...
Wow.
I knew that 3 of the cards from the previous deck were gold, right? So I knew this was coming. So I have potential 3 attack here, which... or I can do 5 gold, but yeah, there's nothing here costing 5.
Could draw a card.
No. I want to save that for...
Oh, yeah, for like a big clump.
Yeah, so if I get a red or a green, it's not going to do a whole lot.
Yeah, I see.
So I'm going to wait.
Well, if you get a red, that'd be 4 damage.
Yeah.
but you have a lot of cards there. You don't.
I already have 1 red in my discard. I only have probably 1 other. It's fine. So 2 plus 1 is 3. That's all I can really do.
Okay.
So he's down to 6, and all of this is gone. My cat familiar is readied, and now what does he do to you? Charging Drunk. This is a green color. That means 2 damage and discard a card.
Oh, man. Fine.
If it's a gold one, just get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm going to discard a card.
Okay, now he does 4 damage to you.
Okay. But didn't he do 2 damage as well?
Yes, you're right. So a total of 6.
6. 33 minus 6.
Is 27. 27.
Okay. Here I am counting on my fingers. Subtraction and addition. I'm so much better at multiplication and division. It's really sad. So I have 4 cards. I have this, and this.
I'll try and finish them off on my next turn.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I'm so mad he got rid of that gold. I was going to buy that dragon.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
What do you have?
7 gold. That's all.
Okay.
I'm going to buy this here.
What is that?
The power thing.
Oh, so for 6 gold, it's not bad. It's draw 2 cards. That's yeah, great. And then plus the yellow power effect. Trash this to do 5 damage. There you go. Awesome.
Yeah.
New one comes out.
Yep. Yeah. Oh
It's
my gosh.
card costs 7. Okay.
You sure you shuffled these?
You know how thick this deck is? I did my best, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Be thankful they're different colors, okay? I'm just saying. Be thankful they're different colors.
Be thankful.
Be
And
thankful.
that is all I can do.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Did you have any damage for this guy?
6, 7. No, I can't even use this. I had 1 gold left out of all that.
That's fine. All right, Master is going to attack me. It is a biting imp. When you play well, first I have to do the green. The green is 2 damage and discard a card. 2 damage, that's going to go against my cat familiar, unfortunately, and knock it out.
Okay.
And
you have to discard a card.
And I have to...
with the green.
Right. So out of all of these, I'll get rid of the gold.
Yep.
Because I've got a lot of greens in my hand. I'm going to keep those. This goes in front of me, and this says when you play a red card, stun this minion, and it says tap to discard an item. Do I have an item? I don't know what an item is.
Items say it at the top. Like
I don't even have an item. Like I discarded my only item in my hand.
Yeah.
When this came into effect, so nothing happens then.
Okay.
So I'm good. So this turn, I think I may have enough to beat him, possibly. Yeah.
Those aren't items?
No, these are actions.
Oh, nice.
Actions and spells. These are all actions
Very
and spells.
nice.
So he needs 6, right? First I have to get rid of this guy. So this is 1 damage. I've got 4. That's 5 because I've got this here. So this is 1 plus 4 is 5. Let's just knock this guy out and do the splash damage of 1 there. So he's down to 5. These are okay. I could trash this for 3. I don't need to. This is just do 6 damage and discard a card. From 5 to 0. He's
wow,
dead.
nice.
So I still had this other damage that we didn't
And
do.
you were getting nervous.
I was getting nervous.
Pal.
But yeah, we did... And I even have enough damage left over to help you with that charging drunk if I really wanted to.
Yeah. I didn't even use any of my cultist cards. I was trying to get them. Look at that. The next one I was gonna discard like a gold or something. That was good.
Good job. That was all you there.
No, that was definitely all the wizard.
Nah. Alright, so it says here story. There was a story that we could have read but didn't.
Oh.
When the encounter ends, go to chapter 2. Okay, and this says if you reduce the master's health to 0, you win the encounter. Read the text below, then collect the rewards. I'll let you guys discover the text on your own. Reward. Shuffle the 5 elixirs together and randomly deal 1 to each player. Ooh. Put the remaining elixirs back in the box. So here are the elixirs. And we're not going to play the next chapter now, but we'll set ourselves up for the next time we play. And then I'll just choose. Fine.
Ooh, elixir of wisdom.
Now, you have to use these elixirs during the second scenario or you lose them.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, so this will be shuffled into your starter deck.
Into the deck? Oh, okay. I thought it was...
Oh, I'm sorry. You might be right. Yeah, I might go off to the side. It doesn't say that here. It says, each player finds a class treasure. Each player shuffles the treasure cards from their class, draws 1, then adds their treasure to their personal deck, replacing a card if applicable. So, your treasure cards... you are not the fighter. These are the relics, which aren't right now. Wizard, that's me. And then thief. So you're going to shuffle and get yourself one of these.
One of these. Okay, cool.
And then we're going to add that to our new starter deck for the next time around.
So all these market stuffs that
all of the market stuff that we just got will go back into the market deck. And we'll start with our starter deck again, plus the elixir off to the side, and plus this new card that we get.
Cool.
So I drew the Blazing Staff, replaces the Fire Staff. So I have to find my Fire Staff in my starter deck somewhere, which I think... Did I discard it? It's an Ignite. It's probably in here. Yep. Here's the Fire Staff. So this is going to be replaced by this.
Very nice.
1 extra damage, actually 2 extra damage.
So it's not like in the video game where you shuffle, you pick 2, and then you choose one of those 2, right?
Yeah, there's 4 cards in all, you're going to just get one of them. You don't get to pick either, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
In the digital version, you actually could choose, I think, which upgrade you wanted, right?
Yeah. Keen throwing knife.
Okay, cool.
So do I replace... one. Ranged weapon replaces the throwing knife. Okay, so
if you have a throwing knife,
this.
Yes. So we're gonna put this back in the box, and that will take the place of your throwing knife, just like my Fire Staff we put back in the box to be replaced by this.
Okay.
Okay. And those are our rewards for chapter 1, and then we're going to move on to the next chapter, maybe in some other video. So, what did you think of this version? Did you enjoy it?
I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. I can't wait to play more.
What did you think of this whole mastery system thing? Did you?
It was interesting. It was getting hairy there, but I can see like how it could be out of control.
Yeah. The ability to discard cards was awesome.
Yeah. I can't, like, that was luck, honestly. Like, the fact that he didn't level up that last time. Mm-hmm. That was good. But he only died, like, what, 2 turns later? Or 3 turns or something? Mean? Like, I used this ability late, but he was already dead by then.
Well, then when he levels up, he draws 2 cards at the beginning of his turn rather than just 1. So you resolve 2 cards against yourself rather than 1.
Nasty.
Yeah, so he gets stronger. His abilities also get slightly stronger. So staving off his upgrade is like, I think, that is the crux of this. Okay. How can you manipulate his deck, discard things that it prevents him from leveling up? Now, there were other cards that we did not see. There's Mastery, so there were some more Mastery cards coming. Wow. But there's 5. Again, there's 5 Mastery cards when you're setting this up. 5 decks at setup, 1 for each deck, shuffled in. So there was 2 more coming. So he would have upgraded at some point.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to clean this up off camera, and maybe we'll do this again some other time. Mm-hmm. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vincent Natalie. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.